We bring in the guitar back. And clearly I'm out of practice. Red Sox fans, it is time to hug it out! Cause that is an 18-7 win over the St. Louis Cardinals. Welcome back down into the den, everybody. Oh man, I was at this game. I was sat right in the triangle where my dad's seats usually are. And there was significant reason to believe that this game was going to be rained out.
And here comes the rain. Man, I really hope that this game does not get rained out. This might suck.
There's a lot of rain that came in on Saturday and ended up delaying Saturday's game to Sunday. So this was actually the second half of a doubleheader. And the first half of the doubleheader was okay. I didn't go to that one. And Sox ended up winning it 5-4 in extra innings. This one, oh man. As soon as Miles Mikolas took the mound, it was like St. Louis completely forgot how to play. Only was in for 2.2 innings and just completely crapped the bed. Devers, in particular, 4 for 4. And, it was just a sight to behold. Wilyer Abreu. And I know. There are still people in the city that will immediately start a 1,000-yard stare the moment that you mention Chaim Bloom. And a big part of that was trading Christian Vazquez. I get why people were so pissed when Vazquez was traded. Especially because they traded him in the middle of batting practice. So there was just this whole confusion around the clubhouse, and it eroded several players' faith in the organization. It's part of what drove Xander Bogaerts out of here. Granted, the Padres are now paying way too much money for him. But still, I can understand why a leader like Christian Vazquez getting traded in the middle of batting practice would have made so many people in this clubhouse and fan base pissed off at Chaim Bloom. But look on the bright side. We got Wilyer Abreu now. I saw people putting down $1 bets on Wilyer Abreu for MVP after this game. And I can't really fault people for that. He had a fantastic throw from shallow right field all the way to Alex Bregman at third to make a tag out.
Contreras got jammed, and he's strong enough to get that past the dive of the first baseman Gonzalez to third base. Abreu, big throw in time. Wow!
And everybody in my section erupted. It was so much fun. By the time I ended up dipping and going to Tasty Burger just so that I could get the train back home, they were up 16-2. Which just makes me wonder what happened in those last two innings that got St. Louis all the way up to 7 runs. I guess Cooper Criswell is not necessarily the best reliever in the game. Although, for what it's worth, this is probably the weakest part of this team, is the bullpen. And no, getting Aroldis Chapman was not the answer for that. I don't care what you say, we didn't need to get him. Not only is he just one of the most disgusting people that is in the MLB right now. Him alongside Marcell Ozuna. But also his prime was like 6-7 years ago when he was throwing 105 regularly and nobody could hit it. And now people can hit it, especially because his arm, understandably, at like 34 years old, is taking a downturn. So that is the one problem with the Red Sox, is their bullpen right now. Other than that, this is a really good roster, and it's insane that they've had this much of a turnaround from last year. From, like, the past couple of years. Like, we're not blind. We've seen the Red Sox over the past couple of years. They've sucked. They've been awful. And, thankfully, they are starting to address some of the issues, especially with the starting rotation. The rotation right now is pretty good. I would say Walker Buehler still needs to find whatever form he had in LA and get it back here. But at the same time, it's a step up from last year, am I right? Oh wait, was I supposed to talk about the Bruins game? Crap. What is there to talk about? Like, Tage Thompson had a hat trick for the second time against the Bruins this season. A 2-goal lead squandered really quickly into a 5-2 deficit. The 32nd addition to how many times are the Bruins going to let up a goal in the last 2 minutes of a period. Thank you, Ty Anderson. Like, this is, like, am I supposed to care about this right now? Listen, we've all been realistic about our expectations about the Bruins. Me substituting a recap of this game with a recap of the Sox game is sort of the amount of effort that we expect from the Bruins at this point. But listen, it's another tally in the loss column. It's another 2 points that we won't get that will actually get us closer to Misa or Schaefer. Although we really wish that we were tanking for McKenna. But right now, that's going to be it. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you guys on... I'd say I'll see you guys on Tuesday, but I'm going to that Sox game too. Oh, this is going to be fun. This is going to be very fun. I'll see you guys next time.